Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today I'm going to show you something really cool. You're going to take your old jeans, whether I buy them from garage sales or I have kids, two boys that grow like weeds, as you can imagine, so I have all these extra jeans that I just can't part with, especially if I sell them at a garage sale for $2 when I can save money and use it instead of having to buy jean material. So this is right here, just plain jean material. I'll show you that a little bit more in a minute. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to die cut this cute little envelope out of jean material. It's really simple, super fast, and you can make multiple at a time so you can keep them on hand in case you need to give a gift card or put your business card in or whatever you'd like, okay? So what you do is you start off with jeans, okay? As you can see, this was a leg. I've used it, as you can also tell, and they're used. Now, sometimes people like to use this part of it. I think that's really cool on a project. You could even use it on the bottom of a card. We're not going to use this part because it's too hard for the die to actually cut the material. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what you cut. So we'll turn this upside down. You're going to want to cut inside here so that you don't have any of the thick seams. See how thick that is? Now this here is the inside. See how thin that is? Very thin versus how thick this is. It'll be really difficult, and you can even ruin your die if you try to put that in. It's possible it'll work, but I don't want to take a chance because I really like my dies. So anyway, what you do is you take some scissors and you're going to just cut a corner. Just cut a little piece here. Try to figure out about how large your die is. And make sure they're sharp scissors. I don't know if you know this, but many people have different pairs or different pair of scissors for their creations, whether it be for fabric or paper, because sometimes you'll have a situation where your fabric scissors won't cut as well if you're using them on paper and vice versa. So if you do have special scissors for fabric, I would suggest you get them out, okay? So I'm just going to cut out this basic little square. I already have one cut out for you, but I wanted to show you what you cut and what you don't. Thought that would save you a little bit of time trying to figure it out or user error. So it's really just the main part without the seam, like I said. We're going to keep that. And again, you can save that and use it on a card. I think it'd be really cute to use it on the bottom of a card. I don't like to throw out anything, ask my husband, but or my friends that have seen all my crafts. But this is a really great way to utilize some of your jean material, and I love old jeans. Levi's were the first pair of jeans I had, and I just love them. So what we're going to do is we have this here, and we're going to create this cute little envelope, okay? And, or right there, see that? And you can close it up. So that's what it's going to look like, okay? And if you choose to, you could even put a little hole here and put some twine and really decorate this cutie up, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. I am going to use the piece that I cut. So I'm not going to use the one that I didn't. The one that I cut with you guys so you can see I'm using the same thing. Okay, so here's your die. You're going to need your appropriate platforms for your die cut machine. Okay, you're also going to need some fabric glue. I use Fabric Tack. That is my favorite. That is what I use. There's nothing else. But I'm sure there is something else, just nothing for me. And then, as my chair squeaks some more, we have our die cut machine. If anybody has seen my previous videos, yes, handles attached for now. Who knows, we may have a show later. Okay, so these are the items that we'll use. Okay, and then, oops, let's turn this around here. Okay, so you have the scissors here, the piece of jean material, okay, you have the Fabric Tack glue, you have the die, which is a little envelope die, and this here is the platforms you'll need to use with the die, and this is my manual die cut machine, which is a Sizzix Big Shot, okay? So I'm going to put this aside because I don't need the scissors anymore because I've already used it to cut my jean material. I'm going to put this aside for now. So all I really need right now is my jean material, my die, and the platforms. So I'm going to scoot this over a little bit so you can see. We're going to place the jean material. And what you want to do, I did this the wrong way first, so I'm going to show you how to do it the right way. So what you want to do is you want to put the the color that you want, actually on both sides it doesn't really matter on this one because they're both pretty light, but I'm going to put the color side up, okay? So we're going to put the color side up, okay? And then we're going to take the platforms here on the top, one on the top, one on the bottom, so it looks like a sandwich, okay? Oh, and if you want to know what die it is the Pocket with Scallop Edge, number 659768. It's Jelly Bean Soup. So there you can see it. Okay? So you have the platform, the die, the material, and the platform. Okay? We're going to run it through. So you just turn the handle, and you're going to hear some cricking and cracking. And that's okay, because that's how this works. We're going to put the Big Shot down because we don't need that anymore. We're going to take the platforms, take the platforms off. And we'll put the die to the side as well. And you do have some leftover material. Again, you could tie a ribbon with this, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. Depends on how much you like to keep stuff. I'm actually going to toss this because I have tons of jeans. So, if you see here, you can see how that there's actually an embossed edge here. It's actually quite nice. You can see it's very clear where you should be folding it so that you can glue your sides, okay? So what we're going to do is, now if you look here, when I die cut it where there was a little cut, so I'm going to do it again. Let's do it again. That's what happens when you do it live. Sometimes mistakes happen. But we're going to take care of it. So we're back. I'll show you how fast this goes. Da da da. Shoo-doo. But you didn't know that I can make noises just like the Three Stooges. Okay, we're going to roll this through. Number 2. I'm poetic. Put this away. Take these off. There we go. Okay, so there's a lesson there. Make sure that you're lined up. If you have any cuts in your material, make sure you're lined up and that you don't cut it in the area that there's a cut. So, like I was saying before, you can see where there's grooves here, where it's embossed for the folding area. I'll show you a little bit closer. See where the lines are? Okay. So what I like to do, a lot of people will fold them with it, like this, so that the fold lines are inside. I personally like to do it opposite because I think it gives a better fold. Now everybody's personal preference is fine. I just like to do it this way. So I'm going to fold the edge, fold the inside edge here, and notice I'm just pushing with my finger. I'm not making it, I'm not ironing it, I'm not using water, I'm just pushing with my finger. Because it's already got a crease in it, it works out really well. Okay, so whoops, make sure that's lined up. Gonna do a little crease there. Make sure that's lined up. Okay. And you can see how it's creased there, okay? So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna take this crease part and this crease part and I'm gonna hide it by putting this right over it, okay? And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use this Fabri-Tac glue, okay? I'm gonna place it on this edge, and then we're gonna close it. It takes usually about 10 minutes tops from what I've experienced. However, it really depends on how much glue you use. I would not overdo it because you're just going to be wasting glue, and this stuff works great. So if you notice on my tip here, let me see if I can get you a good shot here. Okay, see how I've got it cut at an angle? For me, that works really well. Okay, and again, this is Fabri-Tac by Beacon. Okay, so we're gonna squeeze a little and just rub it along the line there. And then we're going to turn this side. And sometimes you'll get those little glue lines, they're like little strings. That's okay, they come right off. And then we're just going to do the same over here. Just run it a little bit so there's a little bit of adhesive there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this one and I'm going to push it down like this. You'll see it sticking to me a little bit. Now in this corner, it's kind of important that you try to get it together. So I'm going to stick this right here, and sometimes it may take you 1 or 2 times. The good news is this glue does not dry immediately, so you still have some playtime with it. So that works out well. Well, how about that? It actually worked right the first time. It's a miracle. So then you put this part, and then make sure you do the corner first, and then you take care of the rest. Now I do see there's a little bit of excess glue, so I'm just going to take that off. Just rub it off. And you'll see how this is the glue here? It's like shiny. I'm just going to rub it off, and it rolls into a ball, and presto, we throw it out. Okay. So, oh, and there's some more of it. Okay. So what we have here is we have your envelope, and it's made out of some G material you may have, or any material really. And I think this is really a great addition to any present you give, any gift card you give. You could use this for Christmas, birthday, thank you, thinking of you, whatever you like. And like I said, it's perfect to put in a cute little gift card, or you could even put some little presents in there, whatever you think. Okay? Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you are sure to join us on YouTube, our blog, of course on our website to check out our products and exciting things. We have a YouTube video every Monday. It's Mondays with Melissa, and thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.